treasure.
What's up, everybody? So this video is a eyebrow tutorial. Everyone's been asking me how do I do my eyebrows, so here you go. So I start off with a clean face. I did my skincare routine. So the first thing I do is, I know y'all see I ain't got that much eyebrow. I don't got that much eyebrows. It's thin. You can barely see anything. But what I do is I kind of try to brush them in place. And so I didn't have my original, what I use is a eyebrow pencil. I didn't have my original eyebrow pencil, so I just used some lip liner. It'll do the job, you know. So first I go in and I outline the shape that I want them to be. I do the bottom of my eyebrows first. And then I do the top. And I do my eyebrows different than everybody else. Everybody else do, like, you know, the little hair strokes or whatever they tell you to do. Look, I'm doing what works for me. So what works for me is to just fill them things in. I just draw it, you know, the bottom, the top, and fill them things in. They gonna all come together in the end. You'll see. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just filling my eyebrows in. And then after I do that, I'm going to do the other side. So after I have done both eyebrows, drawn them and filled them in, so what I do is I take my spoolie. And I go to the front of my eyebrow and I blend the front part in to try to make it look as natural as possible. I blend it back and, you know, I continue to blend and brush and blend and brush until it looks kind of, you know, faded in the front, naturalistic, you know, realistic looking. And I make sure that, you know, it gets darker the farther over that you go. So here are both of them done. This is how they look after I've done both of them. So after I've done that, I take my concealer. So, okay, another thing with the concealer, y'all. A lot of folks use, you know, like different types, different color at the bottom, different color at the top. Look, I use one color, and I use the lightest color there is that I have because it helps me to see how my eyebrow really is going to be shaped. So I use the lightest color that I have. I start by doing the back part first, the tail end of my eyebrow first. That's just what's easiest for me. I shape the bottom part out, the back bottom part, and then I move towards the front part of the eyebrow. So that's both of them. And now I'm going to do the top. Now, I will be honest. It is very hard for me to do the top sometimes. Sometimes I have easy days doing it. Sometimes I have hard days and I have to struggle. But for the most part, most of the time I don't have too much of a problem. I go right in. I know how I want them to be shaped. You know, I follow the same shape all the time. So most of the time it doesn't, take me too long. But yeah, I shape out the top part next. And so I did that one, and I'm going to go over and do the other one. After I've done the other one, you see it looks like I got a unibrow right now, right? So I take my finger, and what I do is I just swipe down the middle, down towards my nose, to create the separation between the two. And I keep going. I move over a little more, and I do it until I have the, correct amount of space that I want my eyebrows to be. So that's what I'm doing right now. After I do that, I take my brush and I kind of blend in my concealer or whatever. And then after I do that, I take a little bit of translucent powder and I put it in the places where I had concealer. I also put it on top of my eyebrows too because they end up being a little shiny. So I just put just a little bit of translucent powder on them to kind of make them look less shiny because I don't like them looking shiny. I also take my spoolie again and I go right to the front of it. And where you seen that harsh line at, I kind of go in and brush at the tip, the first beginning of the eyebrow to kind of make it look more realistic. Try to make that line go away because that line is like, very defined. So I go back to the front of the eyebrow and brush back to get rid of that harsh line that I created. And that is like pretty much it. After that, like I said, I take my translucent powder, I put some on the concealer, and I put a little bit on the actual eyebrow. And after that, everything's pretty much done. I am ready to go, and I'm ready to go ahead and start applying my makeup. That is how I do my eyebrows, and that is how you guys get to see those eyebrows that you see. If you guys want to know what type of powder and everything I have, which I don't have the link to it, but I got it from Walmart. Y'all just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll let you know. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.